Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, it is another video, and I am here to help you guys on your journey, your investing journey. That's the key, your investing journey. I am here because it's about to be December, and we're about to embark into the new year of 2024. And I am here to help you guys on your investing journey to help you guys make wealth, how to create wealth. Usually, a lot of people that look at my videos, they are experienced investors, but a lot of times, some individuals they are new investors and they want to figure out different ways to just start how to uh, just get off the get out the block and to start. And a lot of times when you come from just different communities and just different backgrounds where uh you haven't seen $10,000 or $20,000, you don't know it to see if it's even possible. And just know that the strategy that we're talking about tonight is going to be added along. You're going to do this right along with contributing to your 401k. So if your job offer a match up to 4%, 5%, what you'll do is that you're going to match your job up to 3%, 4%, 7%, whatever the total match that your job offers. And then from there, what you're gonna do is that if you stay at your particular job for 5 years, if you decide to move, whatever money you contribute up to that point, let's say you've been on your job for 5 to 7 years, if you've been investing to your 401k and it has grown to $15,000 to $20,000, you take that money, you don't take it out, you move it into either to your new job's 401k, or you open up an account with Charles Schwab or Fidelity, and then you just do a rollover IRA into your own particular IRA, and then you can invest in your own stocks. So then you continue to do that, and then you begin to grow your money faster. So you're gonna for step one, you're gonna be contributing to your 401k up to the match with your company. Second, you're going to sit down and you're going to plan your bills. And so how do you Kadera, how do you build wealth from scratch? You can build wealth many different ways. Invest into real estate, invest into stocks, invest into crypto. I know that starting out, a lot of people are not going to have as much money. A lot of people are paying off debt. A lot of people have children, and so I like in my videos I like to break it down to even just the smallest example so that it's doable for pretty much everyone. And so what you see right here, you see that here is a dummy account with just numbers. I put student loan, 275, a Geico bill, just different numbers, right? And then I also put Fidelity at $400, and I put for a person that's bringing in $2,250 biweekly check. And so if you in this person situation, if you can do $400 in one check, cool. If you can do $200 broken up into $200 in one check, 200 in another check, cool, right? It's all up to you, right? And then right here, I just put mortgage 1475. If you have a mortgage of 1700, cool. If you have a rent, let's just put rent. If you have rents of maybe 1300, cool, right? That means that your money go up here go. So it just depends on how much you're paying rent. I know other places a lot of people are paying probably 1500, 1600, 1700, right? Or other people probably have roommates, so you could just maneuver through, and then the rest of the money you can put, because right here you got to eat, so you have to account for groceries, you have to account for getting your hair done or getting a haircut, you have to account for like gas, and then things that happen along the way. So you add that and you contribute to that. So then right here, for a fact that, hey, you have roughly maybe 3, 4, 5% going to your 401k. You know that you're going to contribute $400 to your Fidelity. Step two, there we go. Step two is to figure out what to invest into, and so this is going to be in your taxable account, and in your taxable account, you can either go one or two ways. You can just go and invest into only VOO, the S&P 500, or only VTI. You can set it and forget it, and you can break it up $200 this check, $200 this check into VOO or VTI, not and VOO, VOO, or VTI. So VOO or VTI. So $400 at once or $400 split up to $200. Cool. Boom. And then you'll just will reap the benefits of the interest rate or the annual interest rate that the market will go with, and you'll be fine. Or you know what? Let's talk about that. See right here. So you could just go with just VOO, just go with VTI. In 30 years, you'll have roughly $789 and $789,000 and $588. Now, I know you may say, "Hey, Cadero, that's not a lot of money, especially with inflation and in the future." Okay, you're right, but that's why in the beginning I said a disclaimer. I said that you'll be doing this also with contributing with your 401k, because imagine the money that you've been working since 25, 26, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You're going to be contributing money. You're going to be working. You're going to be contributing money into your 401k. This is not taking account that, hey, what if you do a side business? What if you got a YouTube channel? What if you got an actual business, right? What if you actually create an actual product? And so, not only if you decide in your retirement years, there's Social Security. So you file for Social Security depending on the age, depending on how much you receive. If you work part time, cool. You work at Starbucks to get some health insurance, cool. Then you also, the money that you've contributed to your 401k plan, up to the match, 3, 4, 5, 6%. I told you, contribute up to the match. And then also in your taxable account, you've been contributing $400 per month. And then this has grown up to $789,000, $789,000 and $585. Now, and this is what right here with just numbers of starting with just right here, starting with just $1. You just starting just with $1. You're contributing $400 per month for 30 years with a 10% annual interest rate. Now, you could, depending on how much money if you start a side business, if you received any type of bonus or commissions, if you have any type of extra business, let's say you do DJing, let's say you do photography, let's say you do anything extra, you drive DoorDash, Grubhub, any extra money that you make, guess what? You can add it to your monthly amount, and you can, guess what, instead of contributing $400, let's say you can contribute $500 per month, $600 per month. Let's say you can get up to, you contribute $1,000 per month. Now you cooking. Now you can be making less. You not less. You'll be making more money, and also you be compounding your money a lot faster. Also, here's another trick. It's called the core and the satellite method. What people tend to do is that they tend to pick a core investment like VOO or VTI to get the annual typical interest rate of like roughly 8 to 10% on annualized basis, right? Now, then with extra money, let's say you contribute $100 because you're doing $400 per month. Let's say you do $200 into VOO or VTI, and then the rest of the money you put into your satellite. And so the typical satellite stocks or whatnot will be things that are high risk, which is our individual stocks. So in chronological, it goes crypto, it goes individual like growth stocks, and then below that it's like growth slash dividend stocks like Eli Lilly, MSCI, Apple, Microsoft, Lowe's, with has like dividend percentage less than 2%. So it has this big broad scale of to increase its dividend, but also increase in total return stocks, and then you have just then under that dividend stocks. So what people tend to do to get more annual returns and to make more wealth is that they will invest into, let's say, if you are investing $400 per month, $200 into VU or VTI. So you get in basically a share of VU or VTI per month, and then you choose maybe 2 or 3 satellite stocks like maybe Tesla, Microsoft, Nvidia. So right here, I have Microsoft and Nvidia. So let's just say a person did VU, SP 500, and then they, as their satellite companies, they did stocks. They did Microsoft, they did Nvidia, and they did let's say the last stock was Amazon. And they just, you know what, or Google, perfect, Google, and they just like, listen, or a person say, I like Microsoft, I like Nvidia, and I like Tesla because I own Tesla, I believe in renewable energy, blah 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 blah. Right, cool, whatever. So this person will have a portfolio. This person will have a portfolio of basically 4 stocks, and it would be investing $400 per month, but with the added with adding these individual stocks with the high growth, it would the the beta will be so high that, so instead of 10%, let's just say that it takes up to about 15%. It's going to be 15% because Microsoft tend to, on an annualized rate of return, produce roughly like 30%. Nvidia tend to produce on a minimum scale 40%, and then Tesla tend to, like, on a minimum scale 30%. So let's just say, round it out. You add those up. You add 10% for the SP 500, and then you average it out 50%, 15%, right? So right then and there, if you instead of just doing just instead of you just doing just the SP 500 or VTI, just uh invest into that, right? If you did the core and satellite method within 30 years, boom. See, the investing of the first route, you being passive. You say, hey, I got my 401k plan. I got my Social Security in the future at 65 and a half, 67 and a half, whatever. And then I have this portfolio originally, which is investing to VU and VTI. It was like $786,000. With the core and satellite method, it's the same exact method, but you are investing into, you're betting on yourself, and you're betting on these high growth stocks like Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, maybe Apple, maybe AMD, maybe Google, whatever, the Magnificent Seven, or even just like Monolithic Power Solutions, or Broadcom. It's whatever your flavor. Stocks that tend to increase on an annual percentage of at least like 30%. And so when you have your core holding and you have these individual satellites, these satellites on a longer time frame of 15, 20, 25 years, if it's a profitable company, it's going to make you a lot of money. And so you're going to make money because you have a solid portfolio, a solid ETF to balance your portfolio the times when the market is dipping, because those individual stocks are going to dip a lot uh a lot faster and a lot harder because they are high growth, high beta tech companies. But then you have the SP 500, VU, VTI to help your portfolio. But when it's times of where it's like a bull market, when it's green or up days, those individual stocks in the core sideline method is going to help increase those rate of returns of Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, uh, Tesla, etc. So this is how you build wealth. You match your job, a 401k up to the match, and then you open up a taxable account. You open up a taxable account, and in your taxable account, within Fidelity or Charles Schwab or M1 Finance, you pick either two routes. You don't want to do the research. You just want to just pick one ETF. Go with VUA VTI. Boom. You invest $400, $500 per month, and just you invest to it, let it grow, and it will grow to roughly $750,000 to roughly $900,000. Call it a day. Or if you want to add some risk and you want to get funky with it, you can, do half into VU or VTI, and then the other half into your core satellite stocks like Amazon, Google, Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, whatever you see fit, the stocks that you like, you have a high conviction. You invest into it monthly, weekly, annually, commissions, DoorDash. You constantly invest into yourself, and then you'll see it within 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. At least at the 10-year mark, you'll see your money grow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of how you can build wealth from scratch. And then guess what? If you have wealth and you have money into the stock market and it's not from scratch, then guess what? It'd be way easier for you to grow your money a lot faster. So this is for individuals who don't have anything saved or hardly anything saved or less than $10,000 in the stock market. Then these type of videos will help you to see how your money grow incrementally, step by step. If you don't have money in the stock market, but if you already have money in the stock market, it's better to be in the market than to. It's better to be in the market than the time in the market. So if you already have 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 in the stock market, then it's way easier to take these methods and to basically investing is all about consistency. And so just taking the tools and the strategies that I'm telling you guys, and then basically just be consistent. Choose whatever ETF or stocks that you want to buy, and you just be consistent per month, and then boom. Whether it's just the regular route, in the index investing route, or the index investing route plus core satellite method. Either way, you win. When you zoom out for 5 years from now, you'll see that whatever you invest in pretty much will be in the positive, because when you invest into solid, high growth or solid, profitable companies, they make you money. Apple, Parker Hannifin, Chevron, Eli Lilly, McDonald's, Lowe's, Home Depot. I go on and on. You may be in the negative today, but if you zoom out 5 years from now, whatever stock that you tend to buy, if it's a profitable company, it will make you money. So hopefully you guys enjoy my video on how to build wealth from scratch. Hopefully you learned something. Have you seen videos and just different strategies of just the core method or just the index method? If you have any questions, make sure you like, subscribe, and write up right at the bottom. Make sure you share my video among the masses, and I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Eat a lot of food for me, and hope you enjoy your day. Bye.